Hey Marcia, good afternoon. It's Jim Anthony with FC Tucker. I just wanted to reach out to you and thank you for communicating with us about your concerns and everything. You're going to see that there's a new rider on the top of your sign at your house. It actually has my information on the top there. And then every Monday we've been sending out, or should have been sending out to you, a report just showing you what kind of web hit traffic that you've been getting. The web hit traffic comes from all the information that's put on there to create returns through organic searches. Those being things where somebody is specifically going out and actively seeking out information on properties. So that web hit report that you'll get when you review that, maybe when we talk in person, I can go through that with you just so you know what exactly it's showing on there. The other thing that we do in our marketing is we're doing a lot of online proactive advertising through what's called pay-per-click advertising, and that's where, especially with Facebook, the statistics are that half of internet users are Facebook users, and that on average they spend about 44 minutes a day on Facebook. Well, as you probably guessed, it really draws in a lot of information from the things that you like, the pages that you're going to, and so forth. And what happens is Facebook is able to get all of this demographic information about people, like their age range and so forth. And so what we have found is that there's a lot of active advertising that we can do where we're going out and saying, hey, we want to send an ad to the people that are within a certain age range. And we want to send an ad to people within a certain radius of an area. And quite interestingly, there are some other things that we can select in there where we can focus on people who are likely to buy a house. And that's based on the algorithms that Facebook has, where they can pretty much figure, based on what you're looking at and what you're doing, whether you would be likely to buy a house. And so the web traffic that we've had on that in terms of click-throughs has been fantastic. We can actually look and see even the age range of the people that have done that. And so, for example, there have been 73 people within the last week who have now clicked through to learn more about the property. 33 of them were between the ages of 35 and 44. 34 of them were in between the ages of 45 and 54, and 6 people were in the 55 to 64 range. So there's a little bit of traffic in that range, but it's actually a little bit younger demographic of people that are right now actively looking. We know that of those, 52 of them were female, and the other 21 were male. We know actually what kind of device they were using when they saw it. So, for example, one of them was using their desktop computer, but pretty much everybody else was using an iPhone or an Android. So we had 44 who were using an iPhone, 5 who were using an iPad, 20 who were using an Android smartphone, 1 that was using an Android smart pad. There was one that it came through their news mobile feed, and then another couple that it was actually transferred through another party to them, where somebody said, hey, take a look at this. So that kind of advertising that can be done beats the old days of where, you know, maybe you had a newspaper ad that only showed one little picture and the pixels weren't very good, and we've gone into a day and age now where people are actually looking about 12 to 14 months before they're ready to actually buy something. They'll be talking with their spouse or whatever and say, hey honey, let's look at some houses. They're going online to real estate websites and just sort of window shopping. As they get closer to making a decision, they'll start reaching out to realtors, but they're doing a lot of legwork these days before then. And so having the right message for the right people at the right time, which now the right time is just any time of the day or night that they are using their device and doing a search, we can take and make the most advantage of our marketing dollars. So anyway, I sound like a scientist, don't I? And I don't mean to, but my degree is in marketing, and so I've always enjoyed that component to it. We'll reach out to you. I'll reach out to you, and we'll chat. And then any questions or anything that you have, ask them, and I'll be glad to talk with you. So hope you're having a great day, and I will look forward to talking with you soon.